Hi, it's Mark at FBA to USA. Come to FBA2USA.com if you want to launch your brand on Amazon.com from outside the USA. Today, I'm just going to give an overview of a launch strategy to accelerate your initial sales once your product is up and running on Amazon Seller Central. So by now, you've gone through the stages of choosing a product, getting a reliable supplier for that product, getting the product sent to Amazon, employing a freight forwarder or a customs broker, or perhaps just using air freight and UPS and DHL to provide that function for you for lower value shipments. And then you've got your product into Seller Central, you've optimized your product page, you've optimized your images, and you are waiting for that first sale. But if you're getting impatient, then how do you accelerate that process and make sure that you get up the seller rankings and that all-important Amazon sales rank so that you can begin competing head-to-head with the leading products in your space? Well, there are various ways to do it. Some are manual, some are off Amazon, some are offline. But I'm just going to mention a quick and easy to implement one today, which can accelerate your sales and you don't need to do very much for it. To do this, you will need a combination of two apps or associated softwares, and they come at a cost, but it's a relatively low cost considering the overall investment that you're making. And of course, there are other products out there that do this, and there are other combinations of products out there that do this, but I'm picking on a specific low risk, low cost combination. So the first product is ReviewKick. Now, ReviewKick comes from the same people as Jungle Scout, and some of you may know Jungle Scout. It's a tool to help you work out what the Amazon sales value of other products actually is on Amazon, and it's a paid product. And ReviewKick is a cheaper to implement thing because it kind of relies on customers of ReviewKick getting a benefit and you providing that benefit directly to them. So if you like, they've got one of these middleman positions in the space. Quite simply, what you do is open a ReviewKick account as a seller and then create a promotion for a particular product. Usually this will be the new product that you're launching, and for that you will be required to go back into Amazon and create a specific promotions code. Now this can be a little bit fiddly, but ReviewKick does have instruction videos how to do it. And what you're going to need to do is create a promotion for preferably a limited time, and to use limited edition codes for that promotion, which each have a single use. So you'll be generating however many codes you want to use for the promotion and linking that to however many products you want to make available on ReviewKick. Hopefully that makes sense. ReviewKick then finds your product when you put in the ASIN, which is the Amazon identifier, and from there you just add in details, you add in a discount which always has to be greater than 50%, and of course it works better when it's basically providing the product perhaps at cost or something that gives a material benefit. And then you put it on ReviewKick and people apply to become reviewers for that product. Now, you are soliciting honest reviews and honest feedback, so you're not asking for good reviews. But of course, ReviewKick will give you information on what the reviewer has typically reviewed things over time. So how many reviews have they done, which is a good sign that they'll do one, and what's the average review they've given, which of course gives you an idea if they're generally enthusiastic about things. Now, what all this is doing is bringing a customer at a good price within Amazon or within ReviewKick and Amazon into a promotion where they get the product in return for giving a review. And that has to be an honest review, and preferably in ReviewKick you will leave checked the section which says that they should in the review mention that they have in fact been asked to give the review for a discount, because that is of course best practice. But what it will do is still give you a star rating, and of course if they like the product, which they will if the product does what it's supposed to do, then they'll give you a 4 or 5 star rating, and if they don't like the product they'll give you a 1 star rating, which of course you want to avoid. But in dealing with that aspect of things, I want to mention the other tool that's important to consider at this time, and this is a paid tool as well. It's from Seller Labs and it's called Feedback Genius. Now, again, I've mentioned other providers of other tools, and of course there are lots of tools which link into Amazon, but Feedback Genius is a tool that's designed to remind people that they've bought your product and to remind them to give a review. It's quite clever in that it has a few training guides inside it which shows you how to optimize the review getting process in order to try and minimize negative reviews and get positive reviews, but of course without breaching Amazon's rules, because you cannot give an incentive to someone for giving a good review. However, what you can do is try and, if you like, catch them at the gate if they're planning on giving a bad review. And that's what the process within Feedback Genius encourages you to do. I use both of these softwares in my own business, and I find them excellent for what they say they do, and I find them excellent in combination for providing low-cost, low-risk launches and ways of getting feedback for those launches quickly and efficiently without breaking the bank or without doing something unexpected like accidentally giving away 500 or something like that, which becomes quite a high-cost exercise. They're both very controllable. You can approve things on the way through, and using Feedback Genius, you can make sure that you follow up with people immediately after purchase, once they've got their delivery, once they've had their product for a while, and indeed a little while later. And you can even add attachments, as long as those are compliant with Amazon, to give them ideas on how they might use the product and generally improve the customer experience, and so the likelihood of getting a good review. Those are my tips for today. I hope this has been useful. If you would like full training on launching a brand on Amazon, which will take you through all of the steps before, during, and after, and beyond Amazon, then come to fba2usa.com. It's growing all the time, and I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.